Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And today I am doing a redo. I do not often do redo cards, but what I am doing is redoing my SU Colour Challenge card. And the colours are... let's have a look. We have Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Balmy Blue, Petal Pink and Magenta Madness. And I'm going to be, now I do wonder if I am, because I wasn't smart enough to have this card ready, and I truly don't know where this card is. I shared it a couple of days ago. It's my Hippo Happiness card with the scene and everything. And do you think I can find it? No. I may be able to find it later. So sorry. If you are popping in, please say hi. Or thank you everyone for popping in and watching. So yes, I will be playing with Hippo Happiness as a take two. But I really don't know where that card is. I'm annoyed. I shared it last week. I shared it on Instagram as well, only a few days ago. Yes, you are watching live, Jennifer. You absolutely are. So yes, doing take two with this, and I want to show you a technique that I use all the time with the Stamparatus, but I want to show you this technique from scratch, and I'm going to be using butterflies today. So thank you all for joining. Now that I've got a couple of you here and I've told you what I'm doing, I just wanted to remind you, if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe or like my either Facebook page or YouTube. I am getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that will allow me to go live on YouTube as well as here live on Facebook. I would like to go live on both because I know not everyone uses Facebook and they're slightly different, so I want to have a play, but I can't go live on my mobile device, which is what I'm coming to you on now, until I get 1,000 subscribers. So I think I'm about 200 odd off. So not that much. And if you like my videos and comment and share, it allows more people to come and play along as well. Oh, yeah, you did say that, Jennifer. That was really weird. Now, if you like any of the products that I play with and show today, I would love you to shop with me. I do have a link in the description to my shop. It's okay. I'm very relaxed. I had a facial this morning. I took the morning out for some self-care. I've had a facial and waxing and had a cuppa and a doggy date with a good friend of mine, and now I'm coming to you guys. So time to work, but my mindset is still very chilled and relaxed after my beautiful facial this morning. The other thing that I have happening is I am closer to a sales goal that I have for September. So September is the end of the Stampin' Up! Year, or the Stampin' Up! Fiscal year, and I'm very close, and I would love your help by throwing some orders my way. Once again, shop link. I am offering BOGO on those orders, and basically what that means is what you spend retail, I will give you retired stock up to that value from my stash that I haven't sold yet. So I'll be doing that via photos, or if you're local to me, you're more than welcome to come over and rummage through my boxes. to see what you can grab. Okay, let's get to making this card. I have, sorry, moving my water bottle out of the way. I do have an idea in my head, and I'm going to desperately try and find, sorry, grabbing up my second screen so I can see you all once I turn around. Desperately, sorry, I need to find this card, and I was saying something else, but it's gone. Whatever I was saying, it's gone. It will come back. It's the effects of my relaxing morning. So let's flick you guys around. I'll try and find this card, which was my original SU Colour Challenge card. And I'll talk to you about this while I flick you guys around. I am part of the design team on the SU Colour Challenge. So I design a card and design a card every month to the month's colour challenge, and I also choose a challenge. So we go in rotation, and I do choose some of the challenges, which is really, really exciting. So I'm going to leave this here and see how we're looking. So these are the colours, and this is the stamp set and the die. I knew I'd do that. Oh, I turned off both lights, didn't I? That was smart. I was just making sure everyone was alive and seeing everything. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Seeing a couple of new names that I'm not so familiar with. So please make sure you're saying hi. I am State. Magenta Madness is being very horrible and rude and doesn't want to stand up and stay there. Right, let's tell it who's boss. Right, perfect. That can stay there. Let me very quickly, without having my back to you, look for this pesky card. It's been quite elusive because I only put away my cards the other day, so it shouldn't be too far away, truly. Unless I've put it away with my Christmas cards, which I wouldn't think I would have done because it doesn't have any Christmas product on it. Look, I'm going to see if it is a photo on my iPad, and I will show you that way. Just bear with me a second and I will see who's on. Hey Donna, oh that's not good, it's a smoky evening, reminding me of our last summer where we had huge bushfires here. Hey Shelley, hey Barbara, hey Linda, Margene, hey Cindy, Maria, Rose. Yes, you do need to order this bundle. You absolutely do. Okay, let me go to my photos here and see if all photos. See if I can't find this photo very quickly to share with you. So this is the card I'm talking about. I just can't find it, but I did use the same supplies, except for this is from My Meadow, and this one is out of the Share Sunshine Paper Pumpkin Kit. And this is Itty Bitty Birthdays, but we're just going to try and stick with Hippo Happiness, but that is the card. So I have at least shown you a picture of the card. Oh, of course you're on a Zoom meeting, Cindy. How would life be if you didn't have your Zoom meetings when I went live? Your life would be very, very boring. I know I am much better. I do totally agree with you there, Shelley. I think it should be me over the Zoom meeting. So my plan today is just to use these butterflies. So what I am going to do, I'm going to use our Stamparatus because I want to do a butterfly in each of these colours. So I have our, right, let's move some things out of the way. I have our Stamparatus. I have my plate. I am going to move the inks out of the way for the moment, and I'm going to, now this is a 2-step stamp set, so what that means is you get both the outline and the detail stamp. So what I'm going to do today is just use the 1-step stamp, because for the butterfly you don't need the two stamps to make it look like a complete picture. This looks fantastic all by itself. So that's what I plan on doing. So, and I love butterflies, and this is a stunning butterfly to use. And I'm thinking I'll just use the fluttering by just to say hi, because that's kind of a very generic thinking of you kind of sentiment. So I need to start with a scrap of Whisper White. Oh, that's a really good scrap actually. And I'm going to pop this in here. Okay, and I'm going to pop my butterfly just like that. Doesn't matter where really, I just don't want it too close to the hinge, but that's okay. So it doesn't matter where I pop it. I'm going to attach that, reposition our paper, and I am using my deluxe mat in here. So this is a mat to bridge the difference between our photopolymer stamp sets and our rubber. So I think I'm going to start with, if I don't throw the ink pad away, our Mango Melody. Okay, so who owns this stamp set while I am going here? Because I would love to know. This is one of our $1 Million Achiever stamp sets. Is that? Oh, yes, it is. So this is one of our $1 Million sets. So $1 Million Achiever helped develop this. Now, because I can, and this is in the Stamparatus, and I obviously didn't ink it up well, I'm inking this twice, but I do just want to make sure this paper is back in the corner properly. And oh, maybe that wasn't in the corner to start off with. Let's try this again. Flip it over. 2 sides to a piece of paper, girls. Make sure they's totally in the corner, and I will stamp again. I will stamp this twice because that ink dried because I was taking too long. My ink pad's a bit funky at the moment. That'll do. In my next order, I am going to replace that. Okay, who else is here? Hello, Mr. Linda. You own that set. I don't have this stamp set. I have it and the matching dies. The dies are amazing. I will show you the dies in just a second, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab out our, and this is just our stamp chamois, or our Stampin' chamois, simply chamois. Haha, I've got all the words today. Okay. And I don't have my normal scissors here because I took my kit to karate last night and I was crafting at karate. So I'll take my scissors, my glue and my dish back out of my little, I have a old paper pumpkin box with a project that I am currently working on. It's a bit of a mass production one, so I like to take either my computer or a project to work on while I'm at the kids' sport. Okay, so I've used this, I've used that. I'm just going to pop the Stamparatus to the side for the moment, but we will bring this back after we have done everything we need to do. You ordered vellum last night. Okay, so these are the dies. We did have a kamikaze. I lost one of these ones, found it in my Razcog cart and went, what stamp set does it belong to? Okay, right, so I just need this teeny butterfly. But the best thing, look, I love all the animals in this set, but I love the labels. So this label embosses, this label has dot detail, and this label has stitched detail. And I think I've used all of them in cards. Hello, Miss Jamie. I'm making a butterfly card. Are you surprised? I wouldn't be. Okay. Oh, cut and emboss machine with our silicone mat underneath, just so it doesn't rock and roll all over my desk. Open it up. I've lost a card, Jamie. I can't find one of my card that I made with this for the SU Colour Challenge. I am remaking, well, I'm not remaking, I'm making another card using the SU Colour Challenge colours. So this is our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, otherwise known as Clem in the Woodbridge household. The sandwich I have here is our, and they are numbered, I have our number 1 base plate, I have our number 2 thin die adductor, I have our magnetic cutting plate, which, as you can see since last time you saw it, has been extremely well used. And I'm going to pop my paper on this. This magnetic plate is fully magnetic, which means once I pop this, sorry, you're going to see my grey hair here. I'm getting it coloured tomorrow. That's pretty close. So I'm going to pop that there, and then this is going to be our jig. So when I stamp each of the butterflies, they are going to be absolutely perfect. Okay, now how many colours? 2, 4, 5. So I need to cut out 4 more butterflies. So that's our jig. Oh, our butterflies aren't going to be perfect, guys. But do you know what? It's a handmade card and not Hallmark. And I don't often stuff up like that with my die cutting, but today I did. So I'm going to be really cheeky and cut out 2 pieces at a time. Because Whisper White is slightly thinner, because it is it's buffered more and it's machined to be smoother, and it's a thinner paper, I can get away with these more open designs cutting out 2 at a time. But with our coloured cardstock, you don't have the same kind of grace, just so you know. Okay, come out, come out, come out. So that's 2. And then I just need 1 more pass, and we have our 4. And then I can pop the jig in and get stamping with our other colours. I love how smooth the cut and emboss machine runs. It is amazing. As you can see, I have put it through its paces quite a lot, and I can say I'm very happy with this magnetic cutting plate and the machine as a whole. Put these plates away, close this up. Great. Don't need that anymore. I can bring back in this and just check on a few comments that I have missed. I like butterflies too, Miss J. No jumping dies. Come out wherever you are. I know. Oh my God. We're not talking about that song today. We're now talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You never know what we'll talk about here on our live, and we're normally spearheaded by Jamie. So I'm popping the jig back in, popping my magnet there. So as you can, do you know what? I might, because that didn't cut properly, because I stuffed it up, what I can do is, there are two ways to do it. The way I just showed you, or you can pop the stamp in the open area. Hopefully you can see what I am doing and you're not seeing my hair. Just trying to line this up evenly. Of course, these little stamps are a little sticky. Okay, so that's pretty good. Or you can die cut it out and then line it up. Fair enough, fair enough. What do you mean, The Wizard of Oz? You've got the wrong movie. You're talking about Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompas. You're crazy, girl. Okay. Butterflies. Let's get these little... I need to split them first. That will be helpful. My very relaxed hands, because they got a massage too earlier. Now they're not working. Okay, so I pop the die cut, because all the die cuts are identical, in there. I'm going, this has all been cleaned. Look at that. Can't take me anywhere, guys. Like, seriously. Cannot take me anywhere. Chamois and it's all gone. Right. See, now I put my finger in it. Oh my dear word. It's going to be... Munchkins, not Oompa Loompas. Right. Because I'm there going, I swear the Oompa Loompas don't say that, but I'm not the movie quote queen like you, Jamie. Okay, so inked up, and we take it over, give it a rub, and that is stamped perfectly. So I am kind of, look, I'm going to leave this one butterfly how it is, but I'm going to pop that one there. I'm going to pop this one in here, ready to go. Clean this because we don't want to contaminate our next colour. And as I say, I am working with the colours from the SU Colour Challenge. We are a group here on Facebook. We have a challenge every month for anyone to participate in. And we also are happy for you to do a shout out, which I did on the weekend for a colour challenge. So I did a shout out and went, I need a colour challenge. I was a little stuck and I wanted to shake up the colours that I used and for my class this weekend. So I just went, my head's stuck in Christmas colours. So I wanted something a little different. So my girlfriend Nicole, who's quite quite often here on my lives. She gave me a colour challenge, which I have completed, but I'm just not sharing it until next week. I've shown her the card and she loves it. It was, what colours was it? Misty Moonlight. Was it Night of Navy? Can't remember. I've got one more space. I'm so tempted to cut another one and do a proper Mango Melody one. Do you think I should do another Mango Melody one? Did I do the pink? Yes, but I didn't close it. They are distant cousins. Really? Hey, Pamela? Yes. Oh my God. Jamie and Jennifer are at it again. Okay. So I've done that too. Okay, so tell me if you think I should redo this Miss Die Cut one. I need to know. Okay. Granny Apple Green, which is one of my favourite greens, if this will open. Okay. And the good thing about using the Stamparatus is if I don't get a clean stamping the first time, I can do it again. But so far they've been pretty good. I think I may need to add the faces to these. So I want to know two things. Am I redoing the Mango Melody, and should we stamp faces on these cute little butterflies? Oh, I'm not getting a freezing my end. Maybe it's your... I had Facebook issues the other day and I couldn't work out whether it was my internet or not. Hey Renee, thanks for joining. You haven't missed too much. Okay, so do I redo the Mango Melody, and do the butterflies need faces? Magenta Madness. Oh, this colour. It is my colour through and through. I thought I liked Melon Mambo, but no, this is pinker than Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo is redder, where this is a true hot pink. Redo Mango, you would. Stamp a face on the dodgy one. Ah, such a great idea, Jamie. I will very quickly grab my Mango Melody ink. And 1, 2. I haven't closed this one either. I don't know why I just don't close them straight up. We know I'm going to put my hand, elbow, my wrist, something in it. Okay, let me move these few things. I've got a couple of projects on the go at the moment. I'm designing my tutorial for next month at the moment. I'm at a bit of a standstill creatively with that. I'll just do this off to the side. I tried to do something last night and it was actually too complicated to write in a tutorial, so I sort of went, yeah, nah, that ain't happening. Yeah, nah is very Australian. Sorry if you're non-Aussie and you don't get yeah, nah. And so I think I have an idea, but I have to do more heat embossing. Yes, Jamie, you heard right. Heat embossing to make my idea come to life. Okay, these can now go in the bin. Oh, where's my little spatula? Take. Of course, it doesn't want to come off the mat, and it fell straight back on the mat. Okay, that one. Did I clean this? I think I did. let me put my plates back, redo. Okay, hey Myrtle, thanks for joining. Hey Jacqueline, good afternoon. I know, we've got a love heat in Boston, but that's a project for next month to show you. Okay, butterfly in, last one. I love this because even though I die cut it, I was able to redeem myself and just put the stamp in the middle of the die cut. Oh, flick that off. Perfect. Much better. Now I need to clean this, close it, pop it off to the side. Now if I wanted to make more of this card, I could leave the butterfly there and keep the jig. So yeah, I could do that and do that. Hey, no, I didn't miss Margine coming in, did I? Sorry, Margine, if I missed you. No, I didn't miss you, Margine. You've been here. You guys are just chatting amongst yourself. So for a class, if this card was going to be a class card, I would leave this attached to my plate and I will keep the jig and I'd mark the jig. I'll show you how I mark my jig. So what I do, I put an arrow to where the plate is. So that's where the plate is. And I also put a dot where the corner is. So because the plate could also be on this side, depending on where the plate sits to where you've set up the jig, I put the arrow and the dot for which corner goes into the corner of the jig, and then it's done. But I'm keeping this for the moment in case something happens during our card making. So I'll just leave that in there and pop this off to the side. And I need to very carefully, I've lost my scissors. They are not here. I've lost my marbles. That's what I've lost because I can't close. Well, I can close this ink pad. Try not to get an inky finger. Okay. Bring my scrap bit of paper in. Get my dodgy Mango Melody butterfly. And in this stamp set, we have lots of faces for each critter. So this is the horse / unicorn face. This is the hippo. This is the sheep. And this teeny tiny one is the butterfly. So I'm going to use black as my colour. Now, this is the teeny tiny one, and it is so teeny tiny, girls and guys. Never want to exclude you guys, but you're the self-appointed welcoming committee. I love that. Yeah, I think you girls are all very good at welcoming each other, and I do appreciate it. I get there eventually, so I'm going to grab one of our small A blocks, which is still a giant, for this stamp set. I'm going to use Memento ink, and I'm going to do some practicing off first because this is such a teeny stamp. I want to do some practicing off, so you need to use a really light touch as I throw it around. So this is where you guys need to very quickly tell me if we're doing face or no face. So this is face, and face, no face. if I can pick the darn thing up. So no face or face. I didn't need that after all of that, but that's okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me put it on. Okay, let me put it on here. And let me bring it closer up to the camera for you. Hopefully I'm in focus because I'm a bit behind on the feed or on my feed that I'm seeing. So face or no face. I'm going to grab some supplies while you guys vote. Big whisper wide, but no card base. Not helpful. I swore I had a card base sitting here, but apparently not. Face, face, face. No, you're not fun. Who doesn't like a smiley face butterfly? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. No. Score this way. I'm doing a different. I'm scoring and cutting differently today, I think. Is this different? Is this? Yes, this will be different. See, when you try and do something different, it does your head in. Because you're there going, am I doing it right? Because it's opposite. And cut. That isn't really what I wanted to do. But that's okay. We're gonna no, grab down another piece. They can be used for another card. It's okay. Oh, sorry girls. I really didn't mean to knock you. I will fix you up in just a second. Please bear with. I know the air smells amazing. I have lots of bees loving my lavenders, which are in flower. Did spend some time outside earlier for a doggy date. Whoop. That's what happens when you press too hard. Okay, right. I will pop these up there and I will fix the camera because I knocked you so rudely and horribly. Okay, that should be right. Please excuse my stomach gurgling there. Up close to the camera. Oh, nice. So hopefully you get lots of fruit. Now, I can use this butterfly for another project, maybe. I can use it for a reject project. What do you reckon? And I'm liking that I can stamp onto this. So I must remember light hand. Nah, I smudged it. But guess what? It doesn't matter. It's handmade, not Hallmark. 2. 3. I don't want to move on this, I tell you that. 4. They're all looking in different directions because of how I've smushed them. I did say be careful, but apparently my hands aren't listening to my advice. There we go. So all 5 of them are suitably faced. Okay, suitably faced. I do want to put this die away, otherwise... Oh, I found my scissors for anyone who was actually worried I'd lost them. Okay. That can go nicely back there. Not going to lose them. Okay, so I need a piece of Whisper White. Need my pinner again. Now, is this already 10 centimeters? Oh, no. That's a lot smaller than what I intended this to be. And, of course, I knock you again. Why have I got so many dodgy big pieces? This isn't working for me today. Normally I have a stash of card fronts ready to go. Not today. So how many of you here are part of the SU Colour Challenge group? I'd be very curious to know how many of you are already on the group and participating in the either the monthly challenge or asked for challenges, because it is an awfully fun group to be a part of. So I'm keeping this card really quite bright and white, and just I'm going to let the butterflies be butterflies be the focal point. You think you are, but you haven't participated yet. Okay, fair enough. You're in the group, Jane. I did know that. Okay. I think I definitely want these on dimensionals, so I will do this now. And I think one big dimensional on the back of each will be perfect. Look at that, just like I bought one. Couldn't have planned that better. I'm sure it was planned that way, knowing Stampin' Up. Oh, this silicone mat is really gripping the paper, which is a good thing, but not when you're trying to get it off. Oh, I love that shadow that is casting there. Use the scissors, Ellen. Make life so much easier for yourself. Okay. Sorry, concentrating, girls. The challenge is to do a colour challenge. Okay. You girls, that's exactly right, Jamie. The challenge is participate. So this month, it's really fun colours. Like, they're summer colours, they're spring colours. They're gorgeous. No, the Magenta Madness case is going to be the death of me. Okay, so we've got, like, just to go through the colours again, that has ink on it. To go through the colours again, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, Balmy Blue, and Petal Pink. So a lot of the girls have done floral challenges, because we've got all our design, our admin design team ones, and not all of us did floral. I purposely didn't want to do floral. Where's this stamp set? If you were the stamp set, you'd be over here. I'm thinking of using the little trail. So let's, if you were the trail, you would be here. And as I say, like, I specifically wanted a 3-colour colour challenge. So I asked, hey, can someone give me a 3-colour colour challenge? And they did. I think I might want to use a bigger block, you know. Okay, so I'm thinking of popping these under the butterflies. So kind of what I want to do is just arrange them. I don't know how I want to arrange them, but I do want to arrange them. Do you know what I'll do? I'll pop this stamp set back here, and that gives me plenty of room to play with. Because of course, you know, to be even, I kind of want to do it like that. And I want to see where I can put this sentiment, which is just fluttering by to say hi. This card is really quite out of my comfort zone because you girls know I like a lot of colour, but I'm trying to keep this one fairly simple. What do we think of the sentiment down on the bottom right? I could do an inked background, but I'm not going to. I said I wanted to keep it simple, Jamie. I'm challenging myself to keep it simple, and I've already been on for nearly an hour. So I don't like doing too huge of a video. Do you know what I might even do? Because I'm smart, and Kelly isn't here to witness this, Kelly would be amazed that I'm doing this. I'm going to stamp because I want this sentiment to look smick and beautiful and good. So I want to pop this in here, take this off the block because I want I want this to be a clean kind of looking card. If this isn't straight, that's okay, because what I can, sorry, it's not straight, but what I can do is just pull it off slightly and pop it up. I think that looks pretty straight. I swore someone just walked by my window. Considering it's my backyard and I can hear David working, I was just freaked out for a second. Oh, you meant for the monthly challenge? Yes. No one has done a rainbow background so far that I've noticed. So inking a rainbow background with these colours would be amazing for the challenge. I'm going to flip this over because that was perfect, except when I dropped it back down. But there are two sides to a piece of paper, everyone. Two sides, I tell you. Okay. Now, pick this up and don't... the to say hi isn't so crush hot. Perfect. Done. Take it out. And this is what the good thing about the Stamparator. So I didn't get it right, but I knew it was in the right spot. So I just had to flick my side of the piece of paper and I was all good to go. I'm with you. Okay. I swear, no. I think my hair is getting in my way today, everyone. I keep on thinking I'm seeing things out of the corner of my eye, and I'm not. Okay, I'm going to go for it and literally just stick these on. Just do it. Okay, because it doesn't matter. They don't need to be straight. They can be on odd angles. It's all going to be okay. It's just getting them on. And then I'm going to go in and be bold and stamp our little flight track thing. What do you call that? What's this called? No, I'm not going to make a rainbow background, Myrtle. Keeping it clean and simple with my rainbow butterflies. Okay. I don't know what it's called. That's going to work perfectly. Okay. Pray for me. Actually, I'm going to be smart and stamp it off. Perfect. Great. You could have a ghost for Halloween on a rainbow background. I don't have a ghost stamp, but it would look great. Oh, these trails just finish it off, I think. And I'm sorry, concentrating. That'll do. Not perfect, but handmade. That looks good. And then I'm just going to put it on a thick whisper white background. And I think that's pretty graphic and fun. I could add wink. I may even add some gems, you know. Could add a scattering of dear oh dear. My hands got the best of me. Could wink and gems or just wink? Because I can add that all once I've glued. So you tell me while I glue this piece down, because I've got dimension in the butterflies. I'm not adding any extra dimension to the background. The butterfly effect. Both. Okay. Exactly. That's my excuse, Shelley, and I'm sticking to it. Handmade, not Hallmark. Right. And that is just going to have a nice shadow. Now, because I turn that over, I'm just going to push down those cutting edges just to give it that finished look. Okay, brand new glue because I'm fighting with the other glue at the moment, and because I went to, don't tell me I'm fighting with the brand new glue straight up. No, I am not. Just had a teeny glue goober. Great. And I haven't stored it upside down. Both years ago. Have I seen what movie? Oh, The Butterfly Effect. That was an amazing movie. That had Ashton Kutcher in it. Am I thinking of the right movie, guys? Before he was with Demi Moore. And before he was with his current wife. No, I don't look at celebrity news much. Yes, I think putting it on this white, let me grab my wink. No vellum today, girls. No vellum. Can't use vellum. Look, you saw my meme the other day. The fact that I tried to use vellum on a card, and that card ended up, or the vellum ended up in the bin. It was not pretty. It didn't work, and I glued it, convinced it would work. I will share with you that card. It's once again for class on the weekend, so I will share it with you. Now, what I'm doing in between each of these butterflies, I am just dabbing it off because it does reactivate the coloured ink just a titch. Okay, and then, so we've winked it. Don't need that scrap piece anymore. Let's finish with our butterflies, and I do just need our normal everyday rhinestone jewels. Although I can hear Jamie screaming it, jewels or pearls? I think the pearls might be too heavy because I've got such a clean card. I think the pearls will be too heavy. I think I've answered my own question, but these pearls do have that slick oil look, and they have the whole rainbow on them. If I had more black on the card, they would also work. Yeah, you're about right, Jennifer. Yeah, the pearls are too dark. Rhinestones, yes. And I have lots of teeny rhinestones here, so I think I'm just going to use all, no, I want to use my take your pick tool because we know that's going to work perfectly. Okay. Just literally just, if it will stay there. Just a scattering. I don't like this one in the middle, by the way. So, boo, yes. It's okay, that's why I do have an adhesive remover. Oh, how's that? In one foul swoop, that's gone. That gem can go elsewhere. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to add 2 more to make it uneven. Just there, I think. That's better. And these. Okay, I'm done. So now let me see, can I grab that wink in my light? Tell me if you can see the wink. So I've highlighted each butterfly with Wink of Stella and a rhinestone, and I've used 2 here to gravitate your eye to that. So this is a very un-me card. It is clean, it is simple, and I've just used the pops of colour in the butterflies. Thank you. Yes, the rhinestones do work perfectly. Okay, let me pop these rhinestones back in their container, otherwise I will lose both my packs, and we don't need that to happen. So what have we used today? Always question of the day. We have used the Hippo and Friends dies with the matching Hippo Happiness stamp set. Now these are available as a bundle, so you can buy them together and save 10%. I have used the 5 colours in this month's SU Colour Challenge. I've used rhinestones. Please don't tell me I was actually efficient and put my Winker Stella away. I wasn't, but I can't see it. I put it up, Winker Stella. And the only other thing we added in was Memento. And we did use the Stamparatus and the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and with the magnetic cutting plate. So yes, thank you. It is simple but good. This is the card I had in my brain, and this has restored my faith that I can make my tutorial card, and it's going to be a good card, because I was losing faith and getting very frustrated last night making that card. So I've popped it all in a basket, and I shall play with that later. It's not quite due yet. I was just had an idea in my head and I was kind of going for it. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I will chat with you on Thursday. I will be here, not quite sure what we're playing with. If you want to see something specific, if you want me to make a Christmas card, or if you want me to make a non-Christmas card, leave a message here in the comments so I know. Thank you, Linda. That's so lovely of you to say. I think it's cute. Have a lovely evening, day, afternoon or morning, no matter when you're watching. Don't forget to check out the supply list for further supplies, or for the links to my store and supplies, so you too can purchase the products to make this card. Have an amazing couple of days, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye.